What's going on, everybody? This is your host, BC Dan. Hearing your noises coming through the headphones. It's not us. I am your host, BC Dan. To my right, to your left, the love of my life, my future wife, ex-sandwich maker of the PWL podcast.
Like ex what?
Ex-sandwich maker of the PWL podcast. The Queen of Scream, the one and only Bobby Chaotic.
What's up, everybody?
And on the screen, everybody, coming from his professor studios of the University of Professional Wrestling, and our only podcaster with a degree in wrestling, professional wrestling, that is, the one and only, the Professor Arthur Wine. Say what's up, Art.
What's up, everybody?
All right, let's get to it. Oh, before that, I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna give a shout out to our sponsors before we start. Our first sponsor is Joe's Wash and Detail. Check him out on Instagram. I will post his information at the end. Check him out. Real good work. Also to Jesse from Dope Hands Massage. Right now he's a mobile massage therapist. So if you guys need any kind of massage therapy for yourselves, especially you, Artie, he will go to you if you need it. Good prices. I will also put his information at the end. And also to Sarah from Made by Me. You can check her out on psych.ep. I'll put her information also. She makes goods. She's doing stuff for Valentine's right now, which is really cool. So help them out and check them out. We'll post that at the end of the podcast. So without further ado, let's start it off with our first Heatwave of 2026. And it was a good card. It was. I liked it. I was entertained. There was a lot of surprise entrance, not surprise, surprises that came in. During a lot of
guest appearances.
Guest appearances, yes. With who was our announced team was
the commentary team was Nate El
Huevito.
Yes. And Julian Edward Smith.
Oh yeah, speaking of Julian, shouts out to you, Julian, and shouts out to Nate. We're probably gonna have Julian on our next podcast. He asked if he could come on. I said definitely, we want you on, so we could get his input from him, see how it was going at the academy and stuff like that. And starting off the first match of the night, it was a dark match.
It was a triple threat match with Ozzy G versus BGT versus Dos Equis.
Yes, and it was very entertaining because Ozzy G had some very colorful shoes that were really awesome. He reminded me of I don't know if you all have a Roku, but if you get like the surround sound, there's a part on there where they show these kids dancing and they have those light up shoes. Mm-hmm. Real cool.
And it even comes with a switch.
Yes, that is true, and which Arthur Wine will talk about. Let's start with Artie. How did you think about that dark match, Art?
It was a good surprise, man. I liked it. I could tell you it probably could have been, so it was a good match. It could have been not a dark match. It could have been on the card.
I agree.
But that Ozzy kid, he really played to the crowd. Yes. He was talking a lot,
Yes, he was. Because
he had the cute shoes.
Yes, that was awesome. There's a part where he jumped out of the ring, and I think his shoe turned off, and you mentioned to him, I think it's broken.
Yeah. I switched it back on right away, man. Kind of chick shoes, in my opinion, but whatever.
Also, didn't he ask for a sip of your beer also, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, I was drinking a White Claw, guilty.
Yes.
And, I don't even think he's of age, to be honest with you.
That is true. He looked like he was like Randall Escandal's age. It was hilarious.
8th grade?
I think he was a 9th.
Yeah.
I liked the match. It was very entertaining. I thought that, Ozzy G was all three of them, all three competitors were, BGT was hilarious,
Mm-hmm. He was like a cheerleader, right?
Yes, he was like a cheerleader.
Yeah.
He was hilarious. Speaking of Ozzy G, there was a time when we were on intermission, and Ozzy G was calling me out, saying I was talking bad about him, and I was like
he got in your face.
Yeah, he got in my face. And I don't know if it was you, Artie, that made some comments at him or something, and maybe he got us confused. I don't know, but I don't know if he saw guys with glasses and a beard and confused us. I have no clue because he just came at me, and I was like, "Excuse me, I don't know you." I don't know what his problem is. Gee. What did you think about the match, Bob?
It was a good match. I got in trouble before the match because apparently I made you late to this dark match. So
please, that isn't a personal level, man.
I'm just gonna say
fans
it.
do not need to know our personal life, man.
Well, you put it out there all the time, so you need to be sure to get there on time before a dark match because I was there on time.
Our usual time, which is usually, I guess we're used to Lucha City time, where it's 7. We tell you doors open at 6:30 and the matches start at 7:30. You know, they give you a whole hour. You know, but I guess C's is trying something different, so I guess we need to get there a little bit earlier. So any of you out there, just make sure you get there a little bit early so you don't miss any of the action.
But overall, it was a funny show to see newcomers or new people, I guess, to us come in. It was a good match, very entertaining.
Came out from Arizona. It was entertaining. At the end, I got footage of where it was a funny ending where I believe Ozzy G was about to do a move or something, and he did some really cool move on the corner, and Dos Equis fell down, and then BGT fell on top of him, like not knowing he was going to get the pin, and Ref Valentin went down and 1-2. No, it wasn't Ref Valentin. It was one of the kids from the
stage one.
Stage one, PWL Academy. He did the 1-2-3, and your winner was BGT, which was hilarious. So, it was overall, it was a very good match. I was very entertained.
Very good.
Good match.
Next match. But our first match of the night, what was it, Bobby Chaotic?
Well, we're not there yet.
Oh, we're not?
No.
Oh, okay.
So, John Gallo came out and cut a promo.
Okay.
And was doing like a recap of what the Big Bang was all about and how we all felt about like each event that happened that night. Mm-hmm. And he announced himself as the Lone Star champion.
Yes.
Right?
That's correct.
And then lo and behold, guess who comes out?
Ricky Texas.
What'd you
think about Art? What'd you think about the promo?
The promo was good, man. You know, he's getting a lot of feedback. They're calling him Juan Cena.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's a compliment, you know, in my opinion.
You're right. That's cool. That's good. You're right. It's because, you know, what gets to me is that, like, I've always said it before, and I've told you, and I've told you, Art, where it's like we've been going there for years, and we know the guys. We know the guys we can play around with. You know what I mean? And you know, we'll say a couple of things to a couple of dudes, like, "Hey, you suck" or whatever, man. But you know, when you're a newbie and you're coming into somebody else's house and start talking crap right off the bat, man, I don't dig that. I'm not a big fan of that because I've gone to maybe one or twice to another organization, and I don't do that, man. It's like it's out of respect to their house, you know, because I'm not there. You know, I'll yell boo or whatever, but I don't get like start calling these guys names and stuff like that or cursing at them and stuff like that, which is to me
they were very loud.
Yeah, it was annoying. So, anyways, let's move forward from that.
So, Rick came out and acknowledged that John was that he won fair and square, right? But then they decided that they were going to go for a rematch.
Awesome. Excellent. I'm very surprised that Jay didn't come out and like, you know, issue saying like, no, you know, because usually like the rematch doesn't happen maybe until a couple of weeks later, maybe a couple months, you know, giving John Gallo a chance to like defend it against other competitors. But I was very surprised, you know, by the booking on that, and it was good. You know, we'll get to that match later, but it was awesome. Good promo from Rick and John Gallo.
Mm-hmm. So now we're at the first match of the night, and I apologize if I butcher your name.
Icónico.
You didn't give me a chance.
I don't want you to butcher it that bad.
God, I'm trying here.
Okay, try it. Let's see.
We'll say it again.
You say it.
No.
Icónico. There you go.
Versus Crazy Star.
Yes, it was a very old school match. From what the professor was telling me, had mentioned that Icónico was. I'm trying to pad this as much as I can. It was.
Artie will tell us how it really is.
Icónico apparently is a student of Crazy Star, so it was your basic match. I mean, Crazy Star's an older guy, but one thing I can say is he's an older dude, but man, the guy can still he has some decent moves in there. You know, stuff that I can't do. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm a couple years younger than him, and I can't see myself doing these.
You're more than a couple.
I'm just giving the guy a compliment, okay?
Jesus.
So let's go to the professor on his thoughts on this one. Oh no.
You know, I'm gonna be nice.
Okay.
But you know, I think the only crazy thing about Crazy Star is that he still gets booked, to be honest. But other than that, I mean, he's out there. He's trained a few of the guys out there. Yes. You know, a few of the guys that we know.
You had mentioned Chukubum, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll be honest. He surprised me a little bit.
Yeah, he was doing these cool moves. He did one where it's like a little like a rollback, and he picked his legs up, and he got the guy and gave him like a toss with his legs. It was awesome. I was like, wow. Yeah, I remember the professor goes, wow, man. I mean, for him being an older dude, like I can't even do that. And I'm like, yeah, it's like I gotta give the little man some props. But it was just your it was a basic match. No disrespect to them, but I mean, I know they gave it their all. What did you think?
Yeah, overall it was a great match. I had already heard the comments before the match, so I wasn't expecting too much. But I mean, I like any match, so it was good.
Yeah, it was entertaining. And at the end, Iconico came out on top with the win.
Yep.
And it was good. And at the end, they gave respect. And Crazy Star, you could tell he was proud of his student, which it made you feel good. I mean, it's like I would like to, I like to see that kind of sportsmanship. To see the proud teacher, with his student, and saying, hey, look, I taught this guy, and look where he's at right now. So props to Iconico and to Crazy Star. It was a good match. I liked it.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on, we're not yet to the third match yet, but after that match came Randall the Scandal.
Oh yes. Yeah, too bad Mel is. You mean Mel's boyfriend? Oh, too bad she's not here to defend. Oh, and there she is. What a coincidence! What a coincidence that she shows up.
Sorry. I was sleeping, okay?
That's a miracle. She shows up when Randall the Scandal is mentioned.
She heard your man's name and was like, I'm on it.
Mel.
I was sleeping.
Yeah, I'm defending my man. You were FaceTiming with Randall the Scandal, weren't you? I know it. I knew it.
That's funny.
Yo, Andrew, that was amazing.
That's perfect timing, man.
Hi, Art.
Hello.
So Randall comes out. He's so excited to announce that his losing streak has been wiped clear. He got the 5,000 signatures that he needed, and he's starting fresh. He's going to win.
0-0, baby.
Yeah. And lo and behold, our PWL world champion Nolan Knight comes out.
Artie's favorite.
Yes.
And of the PWL podcast 915.
And he comes out, and Nolan's like, okay, let's challenge each other to a match.
Yes. And Randall the Scandal was talking about his 48-inch
Python.
Which if it's a 48-inch, he needs to go to the doctor. Randall, go to the doctor. Seriously. I'm very concerned for you now, sir. It started off small, then for some reason Marco was looking at it. Shouts out to Marco. And then when he was talking about that, for some strange reason, Johnny was like fixated on that. Like, I'm like, let it go, dude. All right, we get it. I'm seeing the same thing you're seeing.
Oh my god! And this is supposed to be a family event, guys. Family event. It was
Randall the Scandal was thrusting everywhere.
He is
Mel
crazy.
I saw Mel fanning herself out. Oh, that's my man. I saw that. Right. I saw the same. Did you see that?
Yeah, man, it was obvious. Yeah.
It was amazing.
So the match starts right then and there.
Right then and there, yes.
And I think that was the quickest match I've ever seen in history.
Damn it, Randall! Oh God, it's over. Here it comes.
Good job, Randy. Come on, Nolan.
Oh, dang! It's cold! Beautiful, man. At PWL.
At PWL. I think it was over in a minute and a half.
I think so. Arthur,
right?
Professor, what you think about that minute 30 match, 90-second match?
Man, Randall's really won me over. I think he's a great addition to PWL. He has something that I don't think anybody else has, that little attitude and everything he has going on. So just his presence, man, brings up the atmosphere. I like him.
Yes, exactly.
It would be nice to see him actually do a match, see what he can actually do.
Yes, I agree.
But yeah, man, it's always good to see Randall.
It was. And to me, Randall is a mix between Henry and Aiden 2.0. He takes it to another level, because those two guys are great at their promos. But this guy is man, I like Randall the Scandal, man. At first, I was kind of like, oh God, I kind of talked about his Ultimate Warrior half, paint. I'm like, okay, hey, maybe it's a tribute to him. Maybe I took it wrong. But once he started getting, when he got on the mic, that was amazing. I was like, wow, this kid's won me over
I could
already.
listen to him talk shit all day.
Yeah, he's talking about taking women and taking girlfriends, and he's thrusting everywhere. That's my favorite part. Going woo and thrusting, and oh man, he's a maniac. I love it.
So Nolan took the win on
Yes,
that
he
one. Like
takes
I
it.
said, 90 seconds, it was over.
Yeah, and then what's messed up is that the damn announcer has to announce that and Randall the Scandal is now 0-1. Stop announcing that. We don't care. Leave the dude alone.
So now I'm really curious to see Randall next PWL match to see how he responds to him losing.
I can't wait for that St. Valentine Friday the 13th show. That's the one. That's gonna be Valentine's Day, and I hope he does something hilarious. That's what I hope so, Randall. Please, if you watch this, do something badass, bro. The podcast is gonna support you, especially Mel, because Mel's gonna be like just fanning herself off. She's like, oh my god, that's my man, Randall.
Why are you guys exposing me over here? Why?
And then go ahead, Bobby Kiadi. What happened after that?
So then Nolan's doing his victory. It's over, and then all of a sudden, Henry has to come out. Henry Ivan Murphy.
Henry Onion Murphy, he comes out and he cut a very passionate promo. I was like I said, man, Henry is
Directedly straight.
no, not yet. That was after because he was going first at Nolan, and he
That's
called
what
out,
I was just gonna
Oh,
say.
I'm sorry.
He
Like
went
you said,
directly to Nolan.
Yeah, my bad. My apologies. He said some pretty scathing things about him, and
And Artie agreed.
yeah. What did you think about that, Arthur?
It's good that Henry came out. I feel like Nolan is avoiding Henry. He goes out there to fight Randall. I mean, come on, man. You're the champ.
That is
You know?
true
Oh,
because
yeah,
that's one thing
okay.
that he did. Yeah, because Nolan comes out saying he's defended his title twice already, but I mean,
Yeah.
And he's done it alone.
and he's done it alone, yes. And who was his first defense? It was a Lucha City, but it wasn't against anybody. Hasn't been any of the top dogs, but I guess he's like, to me, the way I'm taking it is that he's building up again his resume, like before. He's starting from the bottom, and he's a little by little, he's gonna start going more and more to the top, giving me more competitive. So that's what I'm thinking. That's the angle I think he's heading for because he did that before, also before he won the belt and before he even won the gold medal. How he was in a losing streak for like a while, and I call it the Midas losing streak because one thing we
Poor
noticed is that
Midas.
he's a champ for like forever, and then he loses, and he loses. He goes on a losing skid. Poor dude, man. But shouts out to Midas. But yeah, so that's what I think Nolan's doing. I think he's building up, like going, no disrespect to any of the guys in the back, lower tier kind of guys, and he's gonna build up, eventually get to Henry again, and Marty and whoever's gonna want to, challenge him for the belt. That's gonna be, I think that's gonna be very interesting when I hope Marty Snow challenges him. I would like to see Marty versus Nolan, kind of student versus the teacher. I always love those angles.
How do you figure? Or how are you saying this student versus teacher with Marty?
Because he took him to the Bastards.
Oh,
Nolan was a bastard at one point.
that was before me.
That was before your times, yes, Bobby Chaotic.
All right.
But yeah.
Great.
What's that, Art?
That was great times, man. When the Bastards
Yes.
were a force, man.
Yes, exactly. They were awesome, man. So it was good. It was good. So I mean, I like that passionate promo from Henry too. And then he comes up to my camera and starts pointing at me and telling me all sorts of stuff, and I'm going, yeah. And
The reason they walk all over, no one walks on me.
I don't know. He was just angry, and I was like, wow, he's cutting.
Mhm.
I don't know if he's cutting a promo on me or. And he told me, get that camera on me, put it on me. I was like, oh, yes, sir, yes, sir. And I'm right there at the camera, because like, yeah, Henry, I was looking through some old pictures, and I saw Henry when he was the ref for Aiden. He had that neck brace, and he was a chunker. He was a chunky kid, and now he's a beast, man. He's in beast mode right now. So very interesting. Oh, and we dropped our little cover here.
Yeah, man. I really feel like Henry is, and I told you this before. I mean, he's the top heel of the company right now.
Yes.
He's out there talking all that shit that a good heel should talk.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's backing it up, man. I mean, I even told Aaron during his promo, like, dude is just up there, man.
Yeah.
He's top heel, man. He's top heel.
Oh yeah, and Aaron was very impressed with that. And Aaron doesn't really talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? He's a quiet kid, and that's like one of his, like, him and Rick are like the Money Line's his favorite.
Yeah.
That's his favorite group, and man, he's no matter what, those guys can do no wrong in Aaron's eyes, and it's
Mhm.
awesome. I love that from a kid, seeing that, and him and Artie saying that, man, this
His
guy's
eyes
beast.
light up every time.
Yeah, and he claps. It's awesome. And Artie was right. Artie, when he said to Aaron, yeah, man, this guy's the ultimate package right now, man. It's impressive. It's very impressive. And what makes me proud is coming from the academy. That's what makes you proud. So it's like shouts out to Henry, man. He's doing a great job.
And
And shouts out to the Academy for putting his package together.
And it just gives us more excitement to see what's to come of the newcomers of coming out of the Academy.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so moving on, we're on match 3.
Okay.
This was my
Match 3.
favorite match of the night.
Oh,
the intergender tag match.
Yes.
We had Carnage and Pilar
yes.
versus Chaos and Amber Blaze.
Yes. Oh yeah, it was awesome.
It was
And-
very awesome.
Let's start off with Mel, because Mel's you're coming in late. What did you think about the intergender tag match?
I loved it. I loved Chaos's performance. I love how he almost killed Pilar. I love how he showed up there and proved Carnage and everybody that he was good and everything. And Amber Blaze too. She did a really, really good job.
Yeah, she did. It was amazing. Bobby Chaotic, your thoughts?
Yes, my favorite match of the night. Chaos, of course, my favorite, and seeing Amber come up, I love to see the, starting from the bottom and moving up. So I've seen her as a ref, and now, she's doing her thing, and I love it so much. And I did also like to see Carnage team up with somebody, so that was awesome to see him be a partner with somebody.
I would like to see. I'm sorry, excuse me.
No,
real quick.
go ahead.
I would like to see Carnage and Pilar build a stable.
Yes,
I like their styles. They're both like the way they look. That
yes.
look they have is awesome. I love it.
They go to they just click together.
Yes.
And the teamwork that I saw in both of them, or in
Yes.
both tag teams, they were perfect. I did like every single time Carnage had just a little inch, he always was pulling Amber Blaze's hair, and I'm like, go after something else. Why you got to be a little bitch and pull her hair?
That was awesome. I loved it.
But he was always pulling her hair, and no matter what, Amber did something. Okay, he pulled her hair again.
Yes.
But
Get outta here.
it was a good match. I loved it.
It was awesome. Arthur, Professor, what did you think?
Oh man, off the bat, I'm really proud of Pilar.
Yes.
For me personally, it's been a while since I could really get behind a female star out there.
Yes.
But man, just her heel presence, her ring awareness at this age, like she's barely starting.
Yes.
She works the crowd. She works well with others. I mean, dude, she has a bright future. I love seeing her out there. Amber Blaze too, man.
Yes.
She's out there, and the crowd really supports her.
Yeah,
I think
it's
both
awesome.
these girls have a great future, man.
No, they do, because they get the crowd going. That's one thing I noticed is
Mhm.
the
The crowd feeds off of
Yeah,
them.
they do. It's really awesome. And then their entrances are great. I like their
Well,
entrances.
you see how it is with our.
And you had to me, like I always said, like I talked to Arthur about this, and I've talked to you about it. I think the music has a lot to do with your character, and hearing Carnage come out to that death metal song, and his presence and the mask he comes in and he jumps in and kneels and puts it
I
in
love
his
the way
style.
Carnage jumps into
Love
the
it.
ring.
That's awesome. Then you have Pilar coming out to Offspring.
Yes.
A kid that age, and the Offspring's from the 90s. That's from my days. And
Mhm.
for a kid her age, listening to a song from the Offspring coming
Yeah.
out, badass. And then you got, of course, Chaos with Dragula. You
Yep.
get the coolest entrances. And then you have Amber Blaze, which surprised me. And Alaya and her friend Maribel are going crazy. I put footage on that on Instagram if you want to check it out, where she comes out to Waka Flocka.
Mhm.
And I was like, wow, of all people, Waka Flocka. And it just
It fits them.
fits her. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's awesome. I loved it.
The outfits, the songs, just the character itself,
Yes.
it fits them so well.
Yes, it does.
And that's why I'm so intrigued to learn how the whole character comes into play, as to how do they pick that.
Yeah.
How do they know who they want to be, or how do they know that that's the song that's going to suit them the best, because
Exactly.
it's 100% a match to them.
It is. And I have a couple of clips that I'm going to post in between here. You're going to see in between them, like we have in the past a couple of podcasts where I put clips where we're talking about it.
Mhm.
And there's a spot where Pilar did a tope suicida, which is the one where she jumps through the ropes.
That is the
And-
one thing that girl can do
And she hit Chaos.
100%.
It was awesome. I was very impressed by that. It was
And we've seen that since even before, when she was still in the academy, just on a regular, I guess,
Yeah, it was like
practice.
practice.
And she just jumps out of that so perfectly.
yes.
It's amazing.
I saw a move from Amber Blaze where she got on the top rope, and instead of doing the splash, she kind of twisted in the air.
Yes.
That was amazing too. That was athleticism right there. That's very hard to do.
the girls are so beautiful out there, and they just give it their best, and you can see the hard work in both of them.
Yes, and if you're following the Pro Wrestling Legacy Instagram, they posted a second match for the St. Valentine's Day Massacre show, and it's Pilar versus Amber Blaze in a no DQ match.
Oh.
So what can we expect?
Blood.
I hope so. Thumbtacks, some kind of door, some kind of chair. I mean, it's like I can't wait for that. That's the one I'm excited for. It's gonna be a show. And by the way, those tickets are already on sale. If you guys want to get them right now, make sure you do. Support Pro Wrestling Legacy. Check out their Instagram.
Hit up the podcast.
Oh, and hit up the podcast. I will promote us also. Hit up the podcast. And the Jobber's Delight for me and Arthur, which hopefully we will record this week because unfortunately I work a lot. So sometimes we can't record during the week. Right, Arthur?
It happens, brother.
There you go. But the winners of that match was Peanut. I'm sorry, Peanut. That was her old name. Amber Blaze and Chaos at the end. And it was Amber Blaze with the pin, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, she pinned Pilar. So right now, like the way we see it, if you want to keep count, it's Pilar 1, Amber Blaze 1. So it's going to be... Whew, I'm excited for that. I am excited.
We're very excited to see that. Okay, moving on to our fourth match of the night. We have John Gallo versus Rick Chase.
Yes, a very competitive match again.
Yes.
Another banger.
Let's for the belt.
For the belt, for the Texas Lone Star title. Let's start with the Professor. What was your thoughts on this match, my friend?
Oh, man, this was a really good match. You got these two young studs coming out there. Ricky has his aura that we love. We talk about it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
He has that immediate connection to the fans, and he plays it, man, and we love it.
Yes.
And you got Gallo, dude's passionate. I've said it on many occasions. He's the future of PWL.
Oh, yeah.
And, I like that they gave him the title. I like that he's running with it. They're giving him the mic now. He's out there just running his mouth, making people aware of who he is.
Yes.
And what a match, man. I mean, two young guys just beating the shit out of each other.
Oh, yeah. One of my favorite moves was, he was manhandling Ricky Texas at one point, but there's one where he did a springboard plancha off the third rope. For a guy that big to be doing stuff, aerial stuff like that, that's, to me, I'm very impressed by that. Like doing kind of like, Falco kind of flyer boy kind of moves. It's like, it's very impressive from a man that size. What were your thoughts, Mel?
I would have said that, like, John Gallo was, like, putting in the effort. Sorry, John Gallo was putting in the effort to, like, prove himself that he is the Lone Star champion.
Yes.
And he proved himself, and he beat Rick Chase fair and square.
That is true, and that's one thing I was very impressed by Ricky is that, again, he took it like a man.
Yeah.
He lost, and, like, no cheating. It's like I'm saying, like, I guess they're maybe Ricky's turning over a new leaf. He wants to be more competitive. I don't know, so we'll see what happens with that. What did you think about the match, Bobby Chaotic?
I loved it. There were parts of the match where I thought, okay, maybe Ricky's going to take it back.
Yeah. Because
it was just toe-to-toe. They kept up with each other, and it was an amazing match to see. So much passion and dedication to it. But I was glad to see that John still kept it. I may be in my feelings a little bit because Ricky forgot we were friends now.
That was hilarious. That was funny. I wish I recorded that. But Bobby Chaotic has a lot of rivalries at the events with the
I don't know why. Like, nobody just wants to be my friend.
No, I think the only one that like tells her hello is like Ramon and Chaos. But any heel, they go at her. I don't know why. She's a heel magnet. I don't know what her problem is. But it was a good match. I thought, one thing I wanted to ask the Professor is, do you think they'll go to Gallo versus Chase 3? Possibly 4.
We've seen it enough, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Gallo going to, like, I would love to see Henry versus Gallo. Like, just hard hitting, just going at it, man.
Gallo versus
or
Marty.
Can we go back to Chaos and
Gallo
and let and Chaos can take his belt back?
I'll give you that. Chaos is a badass, man. I mean, he can take it, dishes it out. That would be a good match.
I don't know if it's Chaos ever been Texas Lone Star champion.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
I'm world title.
I'm sorry.
No, but I mean, it would be interesting. I don't think I've ever seen Chaos. If If I'm not mistaken. I don't think he's ever been Lone Star champ.
I got the belts mixed up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
But still, I mean, why not?
Yeah, exactly. I would like to see that. I would like to see him against the big dogs. Henry.
Or let's just go back to Chaos and Ember Blaze and Carnage and Pilar. Can we just get a new tag team champion
Also,
with one of those two teams?
that'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting.
Wow.
We'll see what direction they go. I like the way you think.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good job.
All right, so then we are going to intermission,
Intermission, okay.
and
And this is the part where Ozzy G started
yeah,
trying to
that's
fight
when
with me. I don't know what his problem was.
when he was in your
Yeah,
face.
he was. You were saying things. What? He even caught me by surprise. I was going through my bag. I was trying to get microphones and stuff set up for to do a rapid fire with Julian, which I will talk about.
You were not expecting it at
and he
all.
just came out of left field. He's like, "Oh, why you gotta say now?" And I was like, "What? What the hell's your problem, dude? What's wrong with this guy? Say with your damn light up shoes. I'll take that shoe and throw it across the street."
So it's intermission, and Marty Snow comes out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
With Brandon with 915 cards and collectibles
Yes,
to announce that they're going to have another show.
Yes, in February, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, so if you guys are into that Pokemon stuff
Oh, yeah.
and those cards, please go give.
Show him some support and
Yeah.
check out Brandon at 915 Card and Collectibles on Instagram. Good friend of the show. He's an awesome guy. As a matter of fact,
Yes.
we were at his event at the Coliseum last year. We went
I
and
believe September.
it was in September. Yes, ma'am. It was a lot of fun. There was a lot of interesting stuff you saw there. You saw cards of all kinds. You saw Pokemon. You saw baseball cards. You saw, I think an Emmett Smith. I think I saw Joe Montana, if I'm not mistaken. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So if you're into that kind of stuff, check them out.
So then, after intermission, our commentary team comes out, but they come out with a special guest.
Oh, nice. Who was the special
And
guest?
our special guest for the commentary team was Falco.
Oh, interesting.
And so he comes out, and he's excited to join Nate and Julian.
Yes.
And then I don't even really want to announce this stupid.
But hold on, before you do, real quick.
I don't want to do it.
I did a rapid fire with Julian. Yes, it was interesting. It was awesome, man. That's where he told me, he's like, yeah, man, maybe you can have me on the podcast. And yes, we will have you on the next podcast, my friend. It was really cool. I asked him a couple questions. Quick interview. I like that little segment we do. It's like you get to know the guys just a little bit, get your feet wet with these guys. And it's a lot of fun. So I will be posting that on Instagram so you can check it out.
And if anybody is interested, we want to see the PWL from all aspects of the fans and anybody backstage. So let us know.
Yeah. Awesome. Interesting. I like the way you think.
Yeah.
You're on point right now. Good job.
Always.
So that next match was the newly...
No, I'll do it. I'll do it.
All right.
The Teletubbies. Also known as Sudden Death Syndicate.
Which is a really cool name.
Which is Dravok
Yes.
with his little devil horns.
Yes.
Asatijo with his question marks.
Yes.
And Odyssey wannabe Cholo.
He was not a Cholo.
You come out with this bandana over your face and a baseball bat? Really? What are you going to do?
He's going to, I guess, play baseball. I thought it was a wiffle ball bat at one point. But then I heard it and it's like, oh, it's aluminum.
Anyways, so we have Sudden Death Syndicate, like I said, Dravok, Asatijo, and appearances with Odyssey.
Yes.
And it's versus Ramon Romantico.
Yes.
And Cinta de Oro Jr.
Oh, nice. Cinta de Oro Jr. making an appearance from the Boys and Girls Club. Awesome. I really was excited to see. I like the way that guy came out when he wrestled the first time when I saw him.
I like him.
Really cool. And I like the style. Let's start with the Professor. What was your thoughts on the match, my friend?
Man, right off the bat, I got to remain a little neutral.
Gotcha.
Odyssey is
that's
boy.
Right.
Props to the Syndicate.
As a matter of fact, you almost got suspended because of Odyssey, because you were out here trying to play Switzerland all of a sudden. You weren't part of this, and we'll have a chat offline, my friend.
Right down the middle. You know what I mean?
See what I mean? Damn Professor Switzerland, get out of here.
But yeah, man, going into the match, I was really impressed with Cinta Jr.
Yes.
We can only imagine the kind of training and who's trained this kid.
Exactly.
Top tier guys, man.
Yes.
And it's really showing. He's really taking to it. He's playing the crowd well. His abilities are great.
Yes.
You got Ramon out there doing his thing.
Yeah.
The crowd loved him.
Yeah, that was awesome. He does it. As a matter of fact, I think I put it on Instagram, and I'm going to put it also. The clip right here is where he hits Travok. Travok, like, you're thinking Ramon's going to jump through his legs like they usually do, the lucha style.
Mhm.
But Ramon keeps on running, and he picks up Travok's legs, and he slams it down. So Travok is sitting up, and he gave him a freaking thrust punch with his crotch. Crotch punch.
Right in the face.
It was disturbing. I was offended by that.
Oh, my
Poor
God.
Travok. I think he
deserves it.
He almost poked his eye out
He
or
probably
something. I don't know
liked
what's
it,
going on.
too.
Thank God it wasn't Randall. If not, Travok would have had a concussion.
Oh,
Thank God. So what did you think, Bobby Chaotic? Your thoughts on the match?
The Teletubbies were okay. But I was going for Ramon and Cinta de Oro Jr.
Yes.
And I just have nothing to say about the Teletubbies. They get on my nerves,
awesome.
and they come out with their little baseball bat. Like, oh, I'm shaking in my boots. What are you gonna do with that?
At one point, you and Odyssey started arguing. I had to get in the middle of both of you.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were gonna fight. I was like, what is going on here? Mel, what did you think about that match?
I mean, I think the Teletubbies.
That's my girl.
Roman Romantico and Cinta de Oro did good, but the Teletubbies they were tired and lazy and weak.
How
and they
dare
couldn't
you,
be
man.
out there.
How dare you? But I put up because they were the sudden death syndicate, and then I made a meme of them. I made a little cartoon. It's called the Sudden Diet Syndicate, and I put it up, and then God, that bastard Odyssey comes back with a kick-ass line and says the reason we're fat is because Bobby Chaotic gives us sandwiches.
That's crazy. That's me.
I love it. Hey, Art, you want a sandwich?
I mean, 2, please.
No mayo, right?
No mayo.
So I don't know if Bobby Chaotic's back into making Subway sandwiches, or I don't know. We need to get a sponsorship from Subway. That'd be excellent.
Somewhere.
Jersey Mike somewhere. But at the end of the whole thing, I got a clip of Acertijo doing a kick-ass tope, went through the ring. I love Acertijo's moves, man. I mean, the kid's I know you don't like him, but
I don't.
But wrestling-wise, the kid is he's consistent, and I think he's just getting better and better. What do you think about that, Professor?
Consistent with those donuts.
Yeah, you leave him alone. The kid loves to eat. Professor, your thoughts?
I agree, man. We've saw him from his humble beginnings to getting into the ring as a competitor.
Yes.
Every week, man. I mean, I used to criticize him because in my opinion, he had only one really good move.
Yes.
But give him a couple months, and here we are praising him, man. Good job.
Does great, man. Does great. I love the action. Travok is another natural talent, man. That kid he's a beast, man. He's a tough dude, man. He's a tough guy. And I'll talk about the whole situation that happened. I think that was after the heat wave. I'll talk about that, what happened with the sudden death syndicate, and I'll mention that. But at the end of the day, it was Cinta de Oro Jr. and Ramon on top. And
then Dravok gets on the third rope and starts yelling at poor Falco at the commentary table. He's minding his own business, not saying nothing, and then here Dravok with his ugly attitude has to be bitching about about Falco.
And then they start jumping Cinta de Oro Jr.
And then they all jumped Cinta de Oro Jr.
That was hilarious.
That was not nice. I don't know what is up with you guys needing to jump people. You guys can't win one-on-one or go against somebody one-on-one. You always got to jump people.
Sorry, Bobby.
Go ahead, baby.
But I just think that the Teletubbies are scared, and that's why they have to have their teammates with them.
How dare you, ma'am.
I
teamwork.
agree.
They're a syndicate.
Exactly. That's what a syndicate does.
Let's say the one time that Acertijo had his match, Dravo poke his nose in it. What is his business doing in there?
He's just.
Well, why was Falco out there to begin?
Exactly. We need a special commentator. Julian and Nate were doing an excellent job commentating. The Falcon Boy did not need to come.
He's not a Falcon Boy. Okay, let's show him some respect that he deserves. It's Falco.
Yes, ma'am. I apologize.
And he had every right to be there if he wanted to be there.
That's okay.
And he got hurt, by the way. So he
and why did he get hurt? Because Dravok couldn't take him and have a real match, like a real man in the ring. You want to jump him backstage when he's not.
Let me explain what happened.
Oh, like you know?
Yes,
You know?
I have backstage.
You have backstage
Me,
knowledge.
sources.
I mean, Bobby, I think I know he knows why because he's part of the Teletubbies too.
Oh my
No,
god!
I would agree.
No, I will tell you why. Travok was walking by. He saw that Falco was going to run into a chair. There was a chair on the floor. Falco slipped. Travok was there to help him. And Falco did not want his help. He was pushing Travok, leave me alone.
Turn off your mic.
I could do this on my own.
Like,
And that's what happened.
No,
That's what happened.
That's not. No, that's what happened in their mind.
Oh, so anyways, Falco comes to the ring.
Oh no! So they're jumping.
Yes.
They're jumping Cinta de Oro
Yes.
Junior, and then all of a sudden in the back, you just see Falco run from the commentary team, jump or
That was
table, jump in the ring, and just starts beating them.
Yes.
And Ramon jumps in too.
Didn't Odyssey get hit?
Oh yes. So then Odyssey wants to be a poser, and he wants to be a wrestler so bad. He wants to be a wrestler so freaking bad. He stands up on the ring like he's somebody.
He was holding Cinta or somebody, wasn't he? Or
I don't know
Falco,
what he
I
was
think he was
doing.
holding Falco, I think.
And then somebody comes and like bumps him, and he goes flying into the crowd. And then yeah, it was just crazy.
It was
You
hilarious.
know what they should do? They should do Odyssey, Acertijo, and Travok versus Ramon, Falco, and Cinta de Oro.
Odyssey is not a professional wrestler, ma'am. He is a manager.
I mean, he put his nose where
he
it
can
doesn't
get
belong.
hurt. What is wrong with you? God, what's wrong with you?
He could have made his own business. He would have been so good.
Arthur, please step in and then back me up here.
You know what? I got props. I got faith in my boy Odyssey that he can get in there and take some.
Now he's your boy.
Oh, now he's your boy.
I love it.
Oh,
I just don't
wow.
understand the whole
Oh,
jumping. You jump Falco, you jump D-Rex outside. Like I don't understand. I'm not
T-Rex.
taking your version of it because it's shenanigans.
No, it is not. T-Rex slipped and hit himself on a rock. Thank God the Sudden Death Syndicate was there to call the ambulance to take him to the hospital.
That's exactly what Odyssey.
Thank you. See? You don't get it. Let's move on, please. This is just turned into an argument.
Good job.
All right.
Being?
What, Mel?
Why are they being so disrespectful? That's
Right?
why that's why they're part of the Teletubbies
How
because you're
dare
scared.
you, ma'am? How dare you? We are
You
not part of
know-
the Sudden Diet Syndicate.
You know, we should suspend you two.
Oh, what? I am host of this show. How
Suspend
dare
you
you?
two.
Who will
You
run
all
this
be here
show?
talking, but you all can't.
Yeah,
Suspend each other.
I can be up here. I'm doing pretty good announcing these matches.
That is
so
true. I'm very impressed by that. Good job,
And then I'll be up there with Bobby too.
there we go.
No. Oh,
We don't need you.
least viewed show.
Please. I wish. I wish. All right. So we're going to the last match, our main event.
Hold on. Let me set it up. All right. It was okay. Where am I? Okay, I'm right here. Okay, go ahead.
Cosmo.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Cosmo Orion
Yes.
versus Vaquero Star.
Yeah, that was like I couldn't wait to see that match because it's two. To me, it's like two PWL legends going at it. You're talking about. To me, it's like a Triple H versus Stone Cold or Rock versus Stone Cold, kind of like that, right, Art?
I know those guys.
You know,
I like that. That's good. Yeah.
yeah, because these guys are legends of PWL, man. It's like these are the top dogs. These are the creme of la creme, and I couldn't wait. And I thought me and Art, I think Art had said the same thing. I thought Vaquero Star was going to take this match, you know, because he was coming back, you know, because like Cosmo's been like kind of like up and down. He's been like winning, and
Yeah.
loses, wins, loses. You know, it's kind of rocky. It's a little choppy there, but amazing match. I mean, the guys they brought 100% to the table today. I mean, yesterday, or not yesterday, Friday.
Friday.
At Heatwave. What were your thoughts, Arthur? What were your thoughts?
You know, man, you got to think that right off the bat, management's going to let them work this match on their own. So I feel Cosmo got the W just out of pure respect because it could have gone either way.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
As soon as Cosmo comes out, people lose their minds.
Yes.
I think you know,
I know you do. I know Maribel did. I got clips of that.
Oh my
Where I put it.
god.
That girl is like. I thought the professor was getting a little jealous. You know, because
a little bit.
Professor's the #1 fan of the Cosmo
Man,
fan club.
y'all
and-
thought I was crazy.
Yeah, Maribel. I got a clip of that. Check it out on her Instagram, and you'll see her going
goes
nuts.
wild for
It
Cosmo.
was awesome. It The space boy.
And then it was so cute because she got to take a picture with him.
Yes.
And he was so nice and welcoming to her. And so it was really nice to see.
Yes, it was. Mel, what were your thoughts on the match?
Like I said, like you said, I would have loved if Vaquero took it because he barely came back, and Cosmo's been like taking losses here and there. He barely shows up in PWL rarely now, and then Vaquero's over here like showing off and coming back from like I don't know, like a year and a half.
Yeah,
now?
a year and a half. That's correct.
And so I just think that like both legends are like good.
Yes. It was a lot of back and forth. I saw some amazing moves. I got clips of that where I know Cosmo did. What did Cosmo do? I have this clip where he did like a helicopter spin. He helicopter spinned Vaquero and he threw him right on his face. That was amazing. And then Vaquero comes back later on and he kind of does it. It was like Samoa Joe move, right, Art? Where he has him like on his shoulder. It's like that buster, and he hits him on the shoulder. Instead of dropping him down, he dropped him on his shoulder, which was amazing. I was like, wow, that was great. Yeah. Great move, but at the end, your thoughts. I'm sorry, Becky. What were your thoughts on the match?
Oh, I loved it. I loved to see how excited our family got to see Cosmo, so that was really cool. I do love to see Vaquero Star come out. I'm glad that he's back.
Yeah, me too.
So
good to see him.
Yeah, it's always great to see him in action.
It is, and on top, like we said, Cosmo came out on top. At the end, they shook hands.
Yeah.
Great sportsmanship. The guys have mutual respect for each other. I loved it. I love seeing that.
I love that. There's so much respect shown right after each match with a lot of the guys.
Yes.
And that just brings tears to our eyes.
Yes,
it makes us cry.
Yeah, because like Rick's turning over a new leaf. We saw a lot of sportsmanship. Crazy Star picking up his student's arm. That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was good. Here we go. Here comes Art with his opinion.
Hey, come on, man. We're here to wrestle, not shake hands. You know what I mean? We can
Art likes getting people, watches the Sun Death Syndicate jumping people. He loves that, right, Art?
We can go to the service on Sundays if we want to shake hands. We're there to wrestle. You know what I mean?
Peace be with you, Peace be with you, brother Artie. Testify, brother, and the truth shall set you free.
Exactly.
But overall, let's close it out. Overall, Bobby Chaotic, your thoughts on the cards?
Overall, it was the
Heatwave technically the first Heatwave of 2026. Yes,
it was an overall great night. I want to just give a shout out to the new ref, Valentin. He does amazing. Yeah. I'm just so proud of the little fella. Like, he's doing so good.
Little fella.
And I can just see his mama's eyes light up every time, and awesome. it warms my heart. So good job. You're doing amazing, and there's no other ref that I would love to see out there. So good luck to you and all of the future matches that you ref, because it only gets better here and there, and as you grow and as you move, we're looking forward to it. So shout out to you.
Yes, good.
But overall, the night was amazing. Like I said, the intergender match was amazing. A lot of promos were cut, so that was
that's
good.
Something new we didn't talk about is that me and Art said that. It's like I was very, very surprised, and which is good. It's like kind of like it's mixing it up. It's like you're seeing more promos from these kids, and passionate. I like that. I like that little Some people might not like it, but I do.
I think that when they do the promos, the fans get to see a different side of them and gets to know them. Like, I need to see that from Stefan.
Okay.
And I have never seen that. Like, I don't even think I have heard him say a word.
He talks to us. I don't know what he says, but he talks to us.
All I see is the mouth moving, but I don't hear anything. But I wish he'd cut a promo so I could see if I liked him, because,
gotcha. Understood.
But yeah.
Let's go to Mel. Mel, what were your thoughts?
My thoughts were it was really good. It was a great match for Heatwave.
And let's go to the Professor. Your thoughts on the Heatwave for the first Heatwave of 2026.
Yeah, man. Just like you guys are saying, I really like the promos. Props to Domino and everybody behind the scenes, really helping develop these characters. I'll touch a little bit on the ref, because I know we talked about it during the
That's what I wanted
to hear. I even tried to call him over just to give him his props, because the way he's grown as a ref in a short time, I really enjoyed his work. I enjoyed the way he handled the criticism. Props to that ref, man. He's doing big things.
Yeah, man. And it's like, go ahead, Art. Go ahead.
Yeah, and just all the competitors that night really gave it their all. It was a good heat wave.
Yes.
I give it a solid 8, man.
Nice.
Coming off the Big Bang, that's hard.
Yeah, it is hard, man.
Props to all the kids, man.
Oh yeah.
Good show.
Going back to the criticism, Art, that you mentioned on my way home that night, even Aaron was like he was so proud that the ref was able to handle it, and he never cracked under pressure or anything. And Aaron was like, I don't know how he did that, because a lot of those comments were ugly.
Yeah, and that's one thing I'm gonna say. And it's like goes back to what I said. It's like when you go to somebody's house, it's like, okay, yeah, you want to boo, you're like, yeah, you suck. Oh, that's fine. But this guy's a kid, man. You know what I'm saying? And you're talking shit. Like he's like a grown ass adult. It's like he's a 13-year-old kid, man. He's doing his job, and then for the making stupid ass comments about cutting his hair and shit like that, that's not cool. Yeah. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Do that to the adults, brothers. And if you can't handle your liquor, don't drink. Simple as that. That's my opinion. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong.
No.
He handled it with a smile. He took it well.
Yes, that was awesome. Because if it was me, I would have been like, I would have probably jumped out the ring.
Well, that's what Aaron was like. He was like, I don't know how he was able to take it, because he's like, those were ugly things that they were telling him. And coming from, my son who's 14, he could feel, the vibe going on. And yeah, so my son was very, very proud of him, and just overall, like, he's just done amazing.
Yeah, and I was proud of the kid too. I like, he's improving. We had mentioned a couple of things that he needs to yell a little bit more and stuff, and the kid was doing that. It's like, it's awesome. Doing a great job, Ref Valentin. Yes. Good job, man. You're doing a great job, and you're one of the favorites from the podcast right now. But yeah, my opinion is I'll close it out. I thought it was a solid show, just like the professor said. You're coming off after the Big Bang. And to come off of that, it's kind of hard, and it was great. I was entertained. I was very entertained. I saw a lot of great moves, from everybody. They busted their butt, and shouts out to C's also, to our boy. I wanted to have him on tonight, but I think he's a god of the ring. That's why I didn't even bother. I didn't want to bother him. I know he was going to be out there, because he always said, I'm available except if I'm helping out with something else. I'm like, sure. I get it. That's cool. But yeah, in closing, great show. I want to thank everybody out there, for checking us out. I want to thank our crew, Bobby Chaotic, Mel, the Professor. Also, make sure and check out Pro Wrestling Legacy's Instagram. Make sure and check out our Instagram at PWL Podcast 915. Also, check out our YouTube channel. And in closing, like we say, the PWL Podcast 915 is just
too sweet.
And we're out. Nice.